Talk to you today about warrants and not me affidavits. And what I'm specifically talking about is I get a lot of calls. It seems for rental car returns or failure to re-deliver a leased vehicle or failure to turn in furniture. Some folks may rent from like a rent-a-center or various companies where they rent furniture. Well, what'll happen is that I'll get a phone call and the potential client says to me, listen, this wasn't me. I'm not the one that rented this furniture. I've never rented furniture. I've never rented this car. But I found out I just applied for a job and there's a warrant for my arrest. So obviously, they think that most folks seem to think that I can pick up the phone and call the judge and say, "Bring, hey judge, listen, I talked to this guy, Mr. Smith, and judge, he just seems like a real reasonable guy, and I don't think he's lying." And somehow the judge is just going to lift the capias and throw the case out. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, folks. What happens is, as I file in on the case, right? I file a notice of appearance. I request discovery. I contact the state attorney who's assigned to the case, and I file what's called a not me affidavit. It's a sworn affidavit that I have my client sign that says, this is where I was, this is where I lived, I've never done this. And when you do that affidavit, you risk a perjury charge, or you risk a future perjury charge, because if they find out that it is you and you do a not me affidavit, they may hit you with a perjury charge, which obviously stiffens the penalty. So it's a process. I can't just call up the state attorney, call up the judge, the warrant gets lifted, the case gets dismissed. The vast majority of times, it's at least a 6-month process. And then folks say to me, well, this is on my record. I mean, is this fair? I'm going to lose my job. Hey, I didn't put you there. I feel bad for you. I sympathize with you. I empathize with you. And I'm definitely going to do my best to help you. But doing my best involves some time. And obviously, there's a fee with that. So no, I'm not going to do it for $500 because it's probably going to take 6 months for me to fix this. Anyway, that's a little bit about not me affidavits, having a warrant when you didn't commit a crime. And here's what I truly believe. If it wasn't you, I'll get there. I'll get the problem fixed, because there's handwriting signatures. There's people who are going to remember renting or leasing you the property in question. So take a deep breath, like I always say. If you have this, if you have questions, if this has happened to you, feel free to call me. Obviously, any attorney can handle it. My focus is on criminal defense, and I hope that answers some questions. I hope that you're not watching this because it's happened to you, but know that if you are watching it because it's happened to you, that there are attorneys out there that can help you. The likelihood of you doing it on your own is probably slim to none. It's not impossible, but you probably have a better chance of winning the lottery. So I would always recommend that you speak with a defense attorney and try to negotiate out a fee for that individual's time, and let them do what they do best. All right, and that's defend you. So thanks. I'm Roger P. Foley. Have a great day.